Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, what I'm kind of do is talk to you about Dr. Disrespect's upcoming new video game. I'm excited for it because the concept I absolutely love. It's an extraction-based shooter, so it's kind of like Escape from Tarkov and DMZ. So already great concept. Problem is that it's going to be an NFT free to play blockchain game. Honestly, everyone is sick of NFTs. I'm sick of hearing it from, YouTubers trying to scam people like Logan Paul, or literally people like around me who are thinking that NFTs are going to literally make them millionaires. It's getting old. But the problem that I kind of foresee happening is when Dr. Disrespect tweeted that some of the, NFTs in the game are going to be worth actual monetary value. Like he said, it might get up to $100,000 worth in value. So I already foresee a lot of problems happening, cheating being one of them. Like people are definitely going to cheat and like quit their jobs to try and make this a full-time career if he is sending out money kind of like that. So I already see a lot of problems happening. But yeah, today what I want to kind of do is talk to you about like the problems that are going to kind of happen with this game and pretty much how I would try to fix them, and better yet just kind of like, talk about it so the game's not dead on arrival, because Dr. Disrespect is actually a talented dev. He worked on Advanced Warfare, so I really hope this game actually works out. But before I kind of get into that, if you could like this video, share this with your friends, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. Also turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. And with that out of the way, let's get started. So, Dr. Disrespect's new video game, Dead Drop, is a free-to-play, play-to-earn NFT game that essentially can be played on pretty much any console. Sounds great on paper. It does. I absolutely love it when people, like, kind of do this, when, like, individuals, like, kind of collab and make, like, video games that, like, AAA developers won't. Seriously, some of the greatest mods and like collaborations have been like made in recent memory. Like Black Ops 2 Plutonium was made by a group of modders who were just unhappy with how Call of Duty's been. I absolutely think it's amazing. Same thing with people who made Skyrim mods waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. Like it's absolutely great when people do it. But where those kind of succeeded, I don't think Dr. Disrespect's game is going to succeed because number one, and how he kind of like portrays the game through his tweets and just like kind of what he's been talking about, it's not going to go well. And I think there's going to be huge rampant cheating problem. So if you don't know what I mean by that, I'm going to kind of read you the tweets that he's been kind of saying today. So here we go. Imagine trying to extract with an item that you discovered with a 100K value on the blockchain. Think about it. The entertainment value as a viewer, let alone a player. A new PvP experience is upon us. The concept of digitally collecting in an online game is absolutely amazing, especially an extraction type of game. People saying scam and UG are just brain dead headline followers, the same people who spend a ton of money on skins for an annual release game. Same skins that everybody can get too. I absolutely do agree with the last part. People do that, and I don't know why. People have done that for Call of Duty for years. Like, they'll literally buy skins that are like over $30, and then the next COD comes out and it's basically worthless. Seriously, you might as well spend that money on charity because you'll actually get something out of it. Just kind of ridiculous. But where I kind of see problems like with his game is the fact that, as he said, some of the like NFTs are gonna be worth $100,000. Yeah, people are definitely going to try and abuse the system to try and get that kind of fat stack cash because number one, gamers are a competitive bunch. I don't really think that like gamers are going to sit aside and be like, "Oh, bro, like let's play fairly. Let everyone have fun." No. Gamers are literally not going to do that. They are going to basically try and find any way to exploit the system if it's not by cheating, it's not by X-raying, or by teaming up with other people to try and split the rewards. Seriously, I feel like there's going to be like an absolute like teaming problem, kind of like how like Fortnite experienced in the first season, where people are going to be like trying to talk to each other in game chat and double crossing each other. Seriously, I think that's what's going to happen. But the one I kind of see like happening more is the cheating problem, because number one, this is just made by him and his independent studio. He does not have AAA funding. Unlike a AAA game that has a lot of funding for anti-cheat, he does not. So he is going to be in such an uphill battle, because if AAA like developed games can't even combat cheating, what makes you think yours can? Seriously. his game is not going to combat cheating. I think the only game that has no cheaters in it and is combated well is Rocket League. But again, there is really no incentive to cheat. And better yet, I don't think you can, especially with cars. Let me know in the comments if that's actually true. But I have not seen a cheater yet on that game. And I'd be shocked to see if there actually is one. But back to what I was saying is that, yeah, cheating is going to be a rampant problem on that game because with the game actually being like monetary value, nothing's gonna stop like, Joe Schmo's squad from getting like dusted from like the people who are tryhard or cheating. Like they'll just wait at the extraction point, kill basically Joe Schmo's squad and get like the NFTs to put on the blockchain for actual money. And that's the thing, it's non-refundable. Like even if like a thing was like, let's just say for example, they were found cheating, they can't refund it because as soon as it's on the blockchain, that's it. Done deal. So, yeah, they're gonna have a real problem with that, and they really will. Like, I think that like if he makes it to where like it's like worth less value, or better yet, you have to have it like in your inventory longer. I think that would fix it, but only time will tell. I think the concept of the game sounds great. It does, but the fact that like he doesn't think that cheating's going to happen is kind of stupid because again, gamers are very competitive and they'll do anything to try to get like up there. Seriously, with like the amount of money that people could probably get from this game, they could quit their full-time job. Seriously. I bet your teacher at your like middle school or something would probably quit their job just to play this game, and I wouldn't blame them. One thing that's actually interesting though, like while I was kind of doing research for this game, I found out there's actually a video game kind of already like this in place. It's called Axiom Infinity. The game, it has like a similar concept to it, but how it works is the more you play, the more money you actually get, which honestly sounds like a full-time job. Seriously, it sounds like a job that like, you play video games and actually get paid for. It kind of sounds like streaming a little bit. But really what's ridiculous about it is that people actually get paid money to play the games for other people just so that they can data mine the NFTs on that game and just sell them on the blockchain and get money. Seriously, they're literally getting people to play the game just for NFTs. It's ridiculous. And also, if I remember correctly, I think it was like a couple days ago, this game had a rampant cheating problem. And this was a AAA kind of developed game. And that's what I'm trying to say. Even a AAA developed game just got hacked. And it was over, I think, 600 million. Here, I'll put the screenshot up right here. Yeah, I think it was $600 million that they lost because of the hack. And that's what I mean. Even they couldn't solve it. What makes you think he can? There's going to be just such a rampant cheating problem that it's honestly going to erode the game. Yeah, it's free to play. Okay, cool. But here's the thing. If it's free to play and there's cheaters, nobody's going to want to play it. I mean, look at freaking Warzone. That's like the greatest example I can give. That game has literally so many cheaters in it that no one really wants to play it. Seriously. Like Warzone 2.0 is so dead that if you try to play the game not on crossplay, it takes literally 5 to 10 minutes, and the game literally released last year, or sorry, 6 months ago. So, yeah, I rest my case. Just absolutely ridiculous, and I think that's what's going to happen with his game, Dead Drop, which is going to die if cheating's as bad as it's going to be. Now, I will say this though about his game: it's in early development, so there is time to fix it, but hopefully it's not too late. Now, something he did say that I do kind of like is this, and I'll put it up on screen right now. He kind of explains why he has this system, and I kind of like it. Multiplayer game thing should have platform functionality. Imagine having a digital collectible that has a fun functionality in a couple different games 7 years down the line. Now, honestly, I think that's absolutely great. So if you don't know what I mean by that, like at least by the tweet, basically he means this. He wants the NFTs to kind of be there and have functionality even years after the game release, or maybe like a sequel. So like let's just say for example, a new sequel comes out. You will still have those NFTs or whatever if you want to have them. So that's amazing. It's kind of like It's kind of like what Destiny's been doing right now, where like they've just been like, or what Destiny should have done with D1, because when Destiny 2 came out, your vaults got completely cleansed and people were so mad about it. But again, that sounds absolutely amazing. That's how it should be. I think that idea sounds great, but again, the cheating problem is going to be an issue and kind of create like an underground kind of economy where it's just going to be people like selling cheats like Warzone and Fortnite and just absolutely exploiting the player base to the point that nobody wants to play the game. Seriously, that's what's going to end up happening. But no, this idea of the fact that it has multi like functionality sounds amazing. Seriously. I think more games should do that. I think that sounds absolutely amazing, but only time will tell on how it actually is used. I seriously think that his game will be good if he kind of course corrects and like changes just a couple things. If he does that, then the game will be great because it's free to play and all that. But he's got to expect cheating, because if you think that cheating's not going to happen, I'm sorry, but have you been playing video games in the last 5 years? You're just absolutely wrong. But no, I just can't wait to, kind of see how this game develops, because as I said, I love when individuals kind of, make games. It's always fun to see. So, yeah. Overall, while Dr. Disrespect's new game does look promising, and I am actually kind of excited for it because he was a dev on Advanced Warfare and that was a very good COD, I am kind of skeptical about it because he doesn't kind of factor in like stuff that like most gaming companies already factor in, which is like the biggest problem is cheating and just like pretty much like what will happen on his game like if he doesn't like do anything about it. There's like so many problems that he doesn't foresee happening, and if he doesn't fix it, that game's going to be kind of dead on arrival. So hopefully he can fix it, because the game sounds like an interesting concept, because like you can like actually like keep your stuff like for like years to come. That sounds amazing, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, I wanted to make this video about it because I saw this was interesting. Most of like kind of like fan projects are people who are like not in the industry making games. It's always fun to cover because most of the time, like the games that like people just make, like like mostly modders and just like other people who are fed up with the AAA companies, just do so well. So that's why I wanted to cover it. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, share this with your friends, and subscribe. Also turn on those bells so that way you don't miss any future videos. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna get off. Have a lovely day or night, and see everyone in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.